Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 3200, man. This is our football show, and we are live, man. We're doing live today, partly because I was a little bit lazy, man. I ain't feel like doing no editing this week, man. I've been so caught up on all kinds of stuff. Hadn't been doing no editing, but I'm excited. Of course, we decided to go live, and everybody having computer problems. So here in a second, here maybe the bros will be on, but I'm happy to talk about it today, man. We're gonna be talking about some. We're gonna be talking about some football. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of basketball, man. We want to hear what you want to talk about in the comments, man. So it's something you've seen out there, you want to talk about it, put it up in the comments, light up the comments up, and let us know what's going on. Also, man, I want to before we get started, man, we got to shout out our partner here, man. We're partnered up with Grateful Apparel, man, and it is Christmas time, man. If you're like me and you're still doing a little bit of Christmas shopping, man, you might still need to get you something, man. We want you to try go out to Grateful Apparel. Use that code D3200, you get you 15% off, man. So once again, that's Grateful Apparel. Use the code 3200, save you 15% off. You got to get it ordered now, though, because Christmas shopping is almost done. Oh, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We're gonna straight talk about, man. We're gonna get started, man. Of course, it's good to have the show by myself right now while they getting on. I can talk about my Cowboys, man. The Cowboys had a great game this week, man. We beat up the Eagles, tore them up. And for all you Eagles fans, man, that was hate all week, man. Y'all forgot that we almost beat y'all that first game. But for all of you Eagles fans out there, man, we killed y'all. Give me just 1 second. All right. Game was the Eagles offense only scored 6 points. Uh they had a defensive touchdown off of Dak Prescott fumble. Uh crazy game, man. I was excited about it, man. I was excited about it. Excited that uh, we took the win. And just like I've been saying all year, I've been saying it all year long. Some of those teams with the best records in the NFL right now are really not that good, man. If you look at the Eagles and what they've done this year, a lot of their games weren't just blowouts. They really hadn't been blowing anybody out this year. Um, most of the games were close, field goal, overtime, crazy play, bad call, and they won the game. Just like the game they beat us on, we could have easily beat them on that one. This game looked horrible to them, man. It was bad on them. So sorry about that, man. I'm trying to get uh, Leo's having some trouble. He's texting me right now, so I'm about to get him on right now. But game wasn't even close. Uh, Spectacular plays. I think my player who did the best to me was actually the kicker, man. He hit a 60, a 59, a 40, and a 50. Kept it real close to him, man. He killed it, man. So Leo should be jumping on here in a second. And we'll keep it moving. We'll keep it moving. Uh, Dak Prescott played an excellent game. Other than the fumble, he really didn't make mistakes. I really don't know what's wrong with Jalen Hurts. Uh, they keep saying he having knee problems and stuff, but it's hard for me to believe that he's having knee problems when he's running the way he's running on some of these plays. Uh, just crazy how he was running. Um, so it's hard for me to believe that he's having a knee problem, but he was having some kind of problem, man. I think after that first fumble, he was in his head. You can see it on the sideline. He had the death stare, staring dead into the sky, just looking at whatever, man. Uh, I think. Looking at their schedule, everybody's predicting they should win out. But honest to me, they're going to have problems, man. They're going to have some problems. I'm thinking, uh, I'm thinking Danny DeVito might upset them on one of their games, and then I got the Eagles losing two games out the rest of their season. Is what I'm thinking. What's going on, Jonathan? What's been happening, bro? Uh, Jonathan, you on? Yep. Jonathan, you still there? All right. I don't know if his computer having issues or mine having issues. They look frozen to me. But I've got the Eagles losing at least two games on the end of their schedule. Um, I've got the Seahawks beating them this week. I think the Giants might take a game, or even the Cardinals. Man, everybody overlooked the Cardinals because of their schedule, because of their what they've had this year, their wins this year. But they beat some good teams and wins. They beat my Cowboys in one of their wins, so I think there's a chance that they could steal one from the Eagles too. Uh, our schedule, our schedule, I'm a little bit worried about. Um, play Detroit and we play Miami. I was a little bit worried about them. A little worried about those two teams. I was worried about Miami, but I'm kind of I don't know. We got to see what happens with Tyreek here. What's going on, Jonathan?
Oh, not much, man. The Eagles fans trying to kick me off the page, man. They
I,
still crying.
I couldn't tell if you were trying to get me or what, man. Are you having some real problems?
Yeah, nah, that's all. Them Eagles fans was trying to keep me down, but die Eagles, die, baby.
All
We
right.
told you. We told you we was coming for you. We
Man,
told you.
I've been blabbering for the last 8 minutes trying to hold it together while I get y'all on, man. Y'all kind of left me out here. Uh, Out here, man. I was up here blabbering about whatever. So the first 8 minutes, I gotta apologize because it was trash. But we got Jonathan on, we got Leo on finally. What's happening with y'all, man? How y'all feeling?
Oh, good, man.
I'm not. I like to thank Google for that update for deleting all my while y'all did the update. Great work, Google. Great work.
Oh man. And then big question for you, Leo. How about them Cowboys, man? How about them Cowboys?
How about them
Y'all
Cowboys?
did
How about
we y'all did what we said. It was like y'all they go to Dallas, y'all gonna win Dallas. They go to Philly, they won in Philly. That's just the way I feel. Um I don't know, man. I've always said from the beginning, Philadelphia is an okay team, but I don't know what the media got all the big hype about it, but the media is the media, man. I can't do I don't know. I feel like San Francisco is a better balanced team. But right now, this is the best part of the season because right now is where you start seeing the injuries and
yeah,
which
yeah.
teams is really gonna survive because you got them one players. Miami, y'all got that one player. What happened when that player get injured right now?
Yeah.
You know, I like to send a shout out to the miracle worker who came back. One week the dude is like, oh, he's not gonna be able to play for the rest of the season. Next thing you know, a week later, he out there playing. So Trevor Lawrence, man, he's a miracle worker. He is a miracle worker. You know, it's like what the
That sunshine, man. That sunshine, man. He
Yeah,
got it,
man.
whatever, man. I'm like, dog. I don't know, man. I look at things from a different perspective, from a coach perspective and stuff. You gotta look at the team. You gotta look at what's gonna make it. Is it really worth having this guy come back in and maybe get hurt and be worse than what he is now, or just be like, hey man, the season over. You know what I mean? Let's try for another. If I don't know what their record is right now, was 5-7 or something like that. I don't know. But is it worth it? Sometimes, huh?
They still in the runners, man, because it is tight. It is tight over there in the AFC. Like I think
But
most of
it's
the teams are
scary,
7-6. Yeah,
It's
everybody's
scary.
7-6, so anybody can make it.
Yeah.
It's scary. God dang, I just noticed something, man. Y'all got me in here as a guest. I can't even put my doggone picks up in here. I'm gonna have to text
Oh,
it to
you
y'all.
can't put your picks. Oh, my bad. You can't add your picks.
Nah, I'm texting it to you right now. I got my pick book right now. You know what? I even said on while we up here, I got the Raiders, I got Cincinnati, I got Detroit.
Oh man.
I tell you, boy, y'all just
It looked
trying
like
to
you
do a
got
big brother.
Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay, Detroit, Cincinnati, Cleveland.
I tell you what, my last picks last week was trash, but it was mainly because these teams are supposed to win. They playing like trash.
Yeah. And if you don't mind, we can jump on talk about teams playing that trash that should have won. Let's get into the Monday night games, man. Both Green Bay and Miami took the loss. Bet when I went to sleep, bro, I don't stay up for the primetime games unless the Cowboys are playing or they got a really, really good game. I would check the score before I went to sleep. Green Bay was killing them. Miami was killing them. I wake up in the morning and they both lost, man. Green Bay lost to
New York.
was it Green Bay? Oh yeah. Green Bay lost to the Giants. Danny DeVito threw like 300 yards on them. Killed them, scorched them.
Well, he only threw 158 yards.
158. Oh,
with one touchdown.
Touchdown.
Green Bay was just trash.
Yeah, Saquon showed up and he killed them. Miami let Will Levis score 2 touchdowns in the last 3 minutes of the game. They had them beat by 14 and let them come back and steal the game in the last 3 minutes, man. Talking about, like you was talking about, that injuries, Leo. We just talked about it last week. If you watched last week's show, we were talking about Tyreek belongs in the MVP. I think this almost proved it because without him, it was over. You know what I mean? So, what do y'all think about the Monday night madness, man?
It was crazy. It was just freaking crazy, man. My whole pick week last week was just dumb.
This is my thing. My thing about the Miami game. How the hell you lose to a team that had 3 turnovers and you had 1? How the hell?
It was bad, man. It was bad.
And you let Will Levis, whoever he is, get 320 yards. And 200?
They let a dude who put mayonnaise in his coffee, man. In the last 3 minutes, come back and get y'all, bro.
I sent my picks in the private chat. You know what? I'm gonna put it in the comments just so y'all.
Oh, jeez. Goodness gracious.
Hey, man, I gotta let them know, man. I gotta let them know.
Then he put Oakland, man. Like Oakland, they ain't got no Oakland.
Nah, they got Oakland. They got
what I mean? Las Vegas, Oakland.
Nah, it's Oakland.
The Raiders is the Raiders.
Oh man,
I know what I'm talking about.
So it was crazy, man. It was crazy. Monday night games. Let's talk about the Kansas City chaos, man. We were robbed of one of the best plays of the season, man. If I say I was going to say of the week, but probably would have been one of the best plays of the season with your boy Tony, man. And
Tony.
I don't know if y'all seen that play. Did y'all see that play?
Yes. Tony. Done it again. And it don't feel good because Mahomes was pissed. Mahomes looked like a doggone 10-year-old spoiled kid from the suburbs, didn't get the doggone PlayStation 5 he was supposed to get.
Man, that dude was like, I done everything out here, you know. It was just frustration, emotions high. It's that time of the season, man.
I don't know if it's because of the light skinness or we hadn't seen them ever get mad, man. But it looked like he threw a fit, man. Like he threw a temper tantrum.
yeah. Mom, where's the meatloaf? Where's the meatloaf, Mom? Yeah, I mean, it was hilarious. And I'm like, why are you mad at the refs? Be mad at Young Thug over there. That's what Tony looked like, Young Thug. Be mad at him.
He was mad at the refs too, but it was kind of like that video that y'all sent. I think who was it? OJ and Mace, and we're going to talk about that video too. But but it was like OJ said. As the quarterback, you can't see over there. So you don't know the dude's outside. So you done all this and all that and worked that. But yeah, he did. But the thing about it is, no matter what they say, if he would have looked up, I'm sure they'll show him replays of the video.
Hey, Tony went from hero to zero just like that, man.
Yeah, it was bad.
He had caught the game-winning touchdown and then made the game-losing mistake.
Bring it back to the bottom
all
of the
in
map.
5 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, it was a hell of I was like, oh my God, Kelsey's football IQ is just awesome play. The Swifties are in the building, baby. And yeah. He banned from the wedding.
Oh man.
I mean, Tony Romo said Kelsey and them are already married. I mean, that's what he said. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Yeah.
In the game, Romo was like, there goes Kelsey's wife. And the announcer was like, do you know something I don't know? We don't know. What the
hell? Hey, it was bad. I mean, I don't know. My jaw dropped when I seen the play with. I seen Kelsey running the ball. I said, "Oh shoot, yeah, they running the ball. They got a chance." Then I seen them throw the ball, and my jaw dropped. Like, oh my God, they just did that. I said, "This is the top play. This is the top play. This is number one on ESPN. This is the top play." And then I seen that yellow flag fly on the bottom of my screen. I was like, "Oh no!"
And I thought it was just holding. I was like, "Oh, it's holding."
What do y'all think, man? Because your boy,
it's still the top play, man. It's still the top play.
It still made ESPN.
Yeah. So maybe not for the reason they was thinking.
But what do y'all think about Mahomes though? Because he was saying, and Andy Reid changed his story today, I guess after he watched the video.
Mm-hmm.
But Mahomes was trying to say that the refs should have never called that play. He's saying that refs should have warned him. They're pretty much blaming the refs. So what do y'all think about his perspective?
There's no warning. There's no warning. When you get yourself to that line, you look at the ref and you check it with the ref. You don't. Yeah, exactly. you. There's no warning. He doesn't have to warn you. That's not the ref's job. That's from Pee Wee League on up. You check with the ref when you hit that line. You know what I mean? So that was on him. Come on, man.
Come on. Look, you point. I mean, we see it every Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, man. Well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Come on.
All those receivers point. They get eye contact with the ref. Oh, you good? And then yeah. So
now if the ref is 5 yards, off, that's on the ref. But you always stick with the ref.
Yeah, man. Moonwalk your tail.
Yeah, it's not the ref's responsibility. I heard somebody say you should have yelled at him, whatever. Like, bro, he wasn't even in the, he was more in the tight end position. He was closer to the line. So even if the ref would have yelled, he wouldn't have heard him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ain't the ref job.
With the crowd going.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And I never seen him check down. I don't know. I didn't watch. I guess I got to go back and watch the full play. But on the replays they were playing, I never seen him turn his head and look at the ref and get his check down, man.
He didn't check. If he would have checked, the ref would have told him.
Yeah. The crazy play. Mahomes. Mahomes getting mad, man. It was more funny than it was like, oh, he's a leader type deal. It was just hilarious to me. And then it took a whole line and everybody to keep him off the referee. I'm like, come on, it don't take that many people to hold him off. Mom took my PlayStation.
Hey man, I tell you, hey, you can get as emotional as you want to get. Throw your helmet, turn over the Gatorade table, whatever you gotta do. But I tell you, one person out there you don't want to F with, and that's that referee. Because you done for the season, homie. Yeah. Plus a fine.
Yeah, you will get fined.
Oh yeah. DK Metcalf got kicked out the game, man. Did y'all see that? DK and Lenore from San Francisco, man. Did y'all see them get kicked out?
Hey, I saw the two drunk dudes get kicked out of the Dallas Philly game.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah, I seen that.
That was the slowest, dumbest fight.
Hey, he did get him on one move. I was like, okay, that was pretty slick there on that one move where he kind of helped him and then he pushed.
Yeah, this is dumb.
That was a good move. Now, DK Metcalf, Lenore had caught an interception and then he latered it back, and DK still thought he had the ball, so he suplexed him to tackle Lenore, and then they got into a big fight, and they both got kicked out. I think the funny part was because the Shanahan had told the players Christmas gifts to whoever can get DK rattled. They noticed they even played old games of him showing that him losing his cool and getting frustrated. So he said Christmas gifts to whoever gets him the most rattled.
Yeah.
He just thought the rattle was the other way, like actually physically shaking him. Pulling him over his
head. Nah, he definitely has I mean, he's always had that attitude problem. Which, I mean, just use it on the field, man.
Yeah.
Just play it out. Just play it out. People gonna talk. People gonna research you for sure and bring it.
Oh, yeah. And now that this did happen, they about to start talking.
Man, all these corners.
They about to start talking.
Someone coming there with a WWE belt. We going for suplexes tonight.
All right, man. Look at the bottom of the screen there, man. You've been watching our picks for next week, week 15. Who we think's going to win, man. We got a little competition going on. Last week, man, Jonathan, you were in last place with 8. Leo, you got 9 right. And then I won last week with 10, which puts Leo at a total of 104 for last place. I'm at 107. I'm in second, and Jonathan is way ahead with 126. We pretty much need Jonathan to miss the rest of the season to catch up.
Oh, I ain't missing a dog. I ain't Leo. I ain't missing.
I didn't know that cheating.
Look, I got something for you, Eagle fans too. Here we go. I got something for you real quick. Something special I saw earlier.
Hey, Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?
Let's go, birds fly, Eagles fly. And I'm sticking Cowboys.
Yeah, that's for y'all Eagles fans, man. Get your tissue. It's gonna be a long. I really feel like Seattle's gonna win. It's something. Just keep telling me Seattle's gonna win at home because I don't know what's going on. AJ Brown is saying that Jalen Hurts is the black Eli. I mean, not Eli.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones. I mean, it's a lot going on in that locker room. I mean, at least he could have said Tony Romo or something. You know what I mean? Not Daniel Jones. That's
black
bad.
Daniel Jones.
That's bad. That's bad.
Oh man, yeah. That's the game I was just about to mention, man. The Eagles and the Seahawks, man. You picked the Seattle. I picked Seattle too, man. I feel it too. I feel it in the air. I said it last week, man. Once you get hit on your chin, and people find out how to hit you on your chin, they're gonna keep hitting you on that chin. And I think that's a problem with losing this late in the season. Like everybody else who lost early season, they were able to adjust. Philadelphia just kept winning, and they thought they had everything great, and now they just starting to get exposed by all of these teams. And now, it's at the end of the season. Now they're rushing. Okay, what we messing up on? What do we need? You can't make any moves or nothing. Everything is too late now. So I think everybody found a soft spot on their chin. I think, like I said, Seattle's going to
be find that soft spot on the chin, but that don't mean the opponent. Just because one opponent has to reach to touch the chin, don't mean the other opponent is tall enough. You know what I mean? We look at that when that one year when Houston made it to the playoffs, and defensively they took down your boy, the GOAT of all time. He really didn't score too much, but the problem was Houston couldn't score. But they showed how to defensively hold the Patriots that year. And the game right after that, they had to play the Steelers. The Steelers did not win. They did not do. Houston then showed you how to hold down Brady, and you had, from what I could understand, the Steelers had the defense to do the job too, but they did not, and Brady won. So it's like the Seattle have what's needed to do that. We look at y'all defense, man. Y'all have the defense all year. You know what I mean? Y'all defense ain't that bad, So you can't be like, oh, well, we did it, somebody else can do it. I don't think every team can fill those shoes like that. Can Seattle fill those shoes? This ain't old school Seattle either.
Yeah, but they're good. They're good. They're better than we're giving them.
Oh yeah. They're
better than we're giving them.
So we'll see, man. I got Seattle with the upset. I've got, like I said earlier before you guys got on, I got Seattle. I got the Eagles actually losing 2 games. 2 of their last 4 games. I got them losing. I don't think they win out. I think they might lose the division. We'll see. We'll see what's going on with them. Another big game, man. Like this week's game is going to be just like last week's game. I think we're going to get some really good football because a lot of teams with close records are playing each other. And then that AFC, everybody's in 5th place. AFC, everybody's 7-6, so they need these wins. Let's talk Cowboys going up to Buffalo, man. Look, this is a game I said at the beginning of the year that the Cowboys would lose because it's going to be 49 degrees in Buffalo. Watching Buffalo last week, I kind of changed my mind because Buffalo, they came in hot and then they cooled off that second half. So I got some questions about, do they know how to finish a game? You can't cool off on the Cowboys, especially you can't cool off on the Cowboys defense the way they going. So I went ahead. I picked the Cowboys to win this one. This one I've been saying all year that this would be the one game we lose because we don't play well in the cold. I hope I don't regret those words. It's going to be 49 and sunny in Buffalo. So who y'all got on this? Jonathan, who you got on this one?
I got the Cowboys, man. We know how to play in the cold, man. We adjust. We practicing this week outside. It's cold out here. It'll be 42 tonight. So we'll be all right. It's been cold in the DFW this week. So and we can turn the AC up in our indoor practice facility as well. But we're practicing outside because we got high school football state championships this weekend. The great state of Texas. So we're outside. We're doing it big, man. We got the sprinklers on. We're ready to go. We're ready to go.
Okay, Leo, who you got in that one, man? I don't know.
I picked Dallas, man. I feel like the Bills has been very inconsistent, man, this year. I'm like F the weather. It's just how the Bills been playing. They should if you look at I remember last year thinking when the season ended, the Bills are gonna be a way better team than what they showed up with this year. I don't know what the heck, man. So just from the inconsistency, I had to go with Dallas. I feel like they're a little more consistent than the Bills. When the Bills decide to play, they play. But I don't know what the heck.
All right. Another close game, man. We got to talk about Leo team. I feel like we never talk about Leo team. I know there's a reason for that, but I feel like we
6-7. There's 6 of 7 reasons why.
Make it. Don't you
they were leading They were leading. Y'all were leading y'all division until this weekend, man. Atlanta got y'all. So we got the Saints, man.
They got Tampa Bay at the top.
Tampa Bay at the top of theirs.
Yeah,
okay.
They're all 6 and 7, but somehow they got Tampa Bay at the top.
They the best 6 and 7. All right, man. We got y'all playing y'all playing Danny DeVito, man. Y'all play Danny DeVito this week, man. Y'all going to play the Giants this week. I picked the Giants. I picked the Giants, man.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Look, Danny DeVito is on a 3-game streak, man. I think he's feeling it now, man. I'm sorry for keep calling you Danny DeVito, but I really don't like the Giants. So you're going to be Danny DeVito. His real name is Tommy DeVito, but he's going to be Danny. Danny DeVito, they done won 3 games in a row, man. He's feeling the team. He's got his parents out there, his agent out there. I don't know if y'all kept seeing him, but they kept his agent and his parents, they kept kissing. He kept kissing. They kept kissing up there, man. So I think they streaking, man. I think they hot right now, and New Orleans been cooling off. So I got the Giants with the upset over New Orleans, man. Y'all both pick the New Orleans Saints there. What y'all got to say about that game?
I feel like the Saints gonna go marching in. That's what I feel like, you know. I feel like they'll be all right. I feel like they'll win this one. It's capable for them right now and everything. We're gonna have to do some things in the draft, though. We're gonna have to do something. What's so bad about it? Tell you the truth, man. I know what's worse to me. I don't know if they feel like what's worse. I feel like our second string is worse quarterback. So it's like we replace that first, but I don't know the way some people been feeling about the starting quarterback. Who knows? But there's plenty of quarterbacks coming through the draft.
Yeah. Okay. All right, man.
Yeah, it was putting me to sleep. New Orleans was putting me to sleep. Yes, it's a game that we don't care about. We don't care.
Yeah. I'm trying to find one that might be good to talk about, man. But like I said, there's a bunch of these.
What do you feel about the
6 and 7 teams? The
Broncos are lying.
Okay, let's talk about the Texans first, and then we move on to Broncos and Lions there. Both of them interesting.
Stroud got hurt pretty bad.
Stroud got hurt pretty bad. I think he had concussion. Did he ever get cleared off?
He was knocked the F out.
Yeah.
No, he was gone. But he didn't get.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. He didn't
Did
get
they
knocked
clear
out.
him off of
like-
protocol?
Huh? Yeah,
Did they
got
clear
him
him off
playing.
of concussion protocol? Okay,
They got
okay.
him playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got him as playing, man. My thing is,
Yeah.
this I think it was his first time. You know, you gotta, and what's so bad about it, I feel bad. I picked him, but how's he gonna shake that off? This is his first time really getting hurt like that, you know, hit like that, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
it changes you. And then my thing is he didn't get hit to like what, third or fourth quarter?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, he got hit late.
fourth
Yeah,
quarter,
so they
man.
was doing bad before that.
Yeah, he was playing like he got hit before the game. He
Yeah.
got hit in the parking lot. That's how they was playing.
Jacob and McCup. Oh, I say he's still in the concussion protocol, but that was yesterday.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know. He'll be playing. He'll be playing. It'll be
Come on, man. If your boy had a life-changing injury or whatever, and then a week later he been healed.
Look, if Aaron Rodgers is walking now, a concussion is nothing.
Aaron,
Come on, man.
Aaron looked like Aaron be back for if they make the playoffs, Aaron be back.
That's what they trying to play.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
And
crazy.
then he get hit and hurt again.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Tennessee winning that. I think they heating up, man. I got them winning that. And then Jonathan, you had another one there, the Denver and the Detroit game. Of course, Denver's coming off. They've been streaking here lately. They've been doing pretty good. And Detroit is Detroiting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what do y'all think about that game, man? What you got on that one, Jay?
I got Detroit. I mean, not Detroit. Tennessee, man. I mean Denver. My bad. Denver. Yeah, I got Denver. Only because they're playing like they actually want to make it to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what happened to Detroit, man. I don't know if they got their cars broken into during games or what's going on, but they just not playing like they were playing at the beginning of this year, man. They were. I mean, I was kind of like, oh, okay, Detroit, we got to watch out for them. But, Minnesota is steadily inching back up. They're only 2 games down. So, I got Denver. They playing with more tenacity.
They are.
They're playing like they really want it.
Yeah,
and it's close. Yeah. And it's close in that division. Again, it's close in that AFC. I think that's what's going to make this week special because all of those AFC teams they're going to be fighting it right there at it, man. Leo, what you think about that game?
I put in Detroit, man. I feel like this might be the week they decide to shake things off and play. So I feel like Detroit. Also, I feel like Denver is due for a loss. I feel like whatever you call it, what they say, the go pony go or whatever the hell they little thing is.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. I feel like he gonna fall off that ride right now. It's due.
Man.
I feel like it's due.
Yeah, that's good, man. Look, that's what we got on our picks. Another interesting story, man. Jamal Adams has beef with the beat reporter, man. Did he go too far, man? So he's got beef with the reporter. A reporter simply typed in, I think when they were playing, I can't remember who they were playing, but he got burnt out. And the reporter simply typed, "Yikes." And then Jamal Adams put a picture of the reporter's wife, posted a picture of the reporter's wife and said, "Yikes." Did he go too far, bro? Did he go too far?
Yes. Yes, that lady ain't had nothing to do with y'all and your beef. And I'm like, you just had beef because the dude just said yikes. All he said was yikes. You know, back in the days, we used to make sure you knew. We be like toast. You know what I mean? You know when you got burnt. You know what I mean? Even the
Yeah.
coaches will let you know when you got burnt. You know,
Yeah.
so you know what I mean? I remember after a while we started doing that little what game that was always like toasty. So when you-
Yeah.
Mortal
Like
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. We go Mortal Kombat on you, man. So it's like just saying yikes, man. Just yikes.
Just yikes.
Just yikes. And you gonna go on that dude wife like that. She ain't had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, I think wives and children, man, no matter who it is, even on the court, man, it's just too far, man. I don't think he had to say that. I think he owe that dude wife an apology. You can still have beef with the dude. Because I guess a reporter was one of his reporters was one of the reporters from that used to report on him, and I guess he used to get bad press on him the whole time. So they've been having beef, but put the dude wife out there and be like, yikes, bro. Yo, Jonathan had a picture of. I didn't see the picture.
I
but
think it's
still-
hilarious.
Still, no matter how she
You
looked,
would.
no matter how she looked, bro, that's too far, bro. If I was
That
that
is
reporter,
too far.
if I was that reporter, man, I'd be over there waiting by his locker, waiting for him, man.
All I gotta do is take out your knees, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't gotta win the fight, but
Yeah.
all I gotta do is take out your knees.
Like, bro, I can't take you, but I know I'm gonna pay somebody to take you out, man.
Mhm.
You gonna get
Yeah.
these. Oh man.
What in the?
Oh
Okay, I had it up.
yeah, you had it up. I seen it there.
Yeah, there she go.
Oh,
Right there.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she's not a bad looking lady there, man. That's
I would have
messed
found a
up.
picture of the dude and just said yikes. You know, I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
there's pictures out floating out there you could have found.
Yeah. Find like a young picture. You know, everybody elementary
Yeah,
school
his
pictures
high
are
school
ugly.
picture.
Yeah. Find one of them, man. Not that dude wife, bro. That's too far, man. That's too far.
Hey, it's all in the love of the game, man. You know how it get dirty on that court. It get dirty. People be talking about people, wives, mamas, dead people in their family. They don't care, man, on that court, man. They don't they don't care. They'll come with the, how was the funeral? I heard, hey, they don't care, man. They get ugly. You think playing dirty, hitting people in the nuts or something, but that mouth, boy, Reggie Miller and all them boys, they'll tell you. Isaiah Thomas, all them boys used to talk trash.
Look, they're listening to too much drill music now, man. They get straight disrespectful.
Even Larry Bird talk trash. Larry Bird be like, "You got this white dude guarding me? That's an insult. What is it? Get this white boy off."
But hey, Larry Bird trash talk was the truth. Why do you have this white boy card?
So these players
why
out
you
here.
put these people out there like that on Larry Bird?
I look at it like this: I would rather somebody talk to me crazy instead of like a Dennis Rodman grabbing me on the ass. How about that?
Now that's the man who get in people's head. Dennis would mess up a whole game.
Yeah,
the whole night is messed up.
Yeah, he just smiling the whole time.
Mhm.
And then he'll slap you on your ass when you made a shot. Good shot. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
The mailman ain't made no points that night.
That dude still hates that man. He still hates that dude. You say his name, man. Sour Punch Kids.
Oh yeah. I think who else there? Big person getting in people's head. I heard Tim Duncan. People always talk about Tim Duncan, and it'd be like the opposite. It'd be like, yeah, man, I'll be trying to talk to Tim and trying to get in his head, and Tim don't say nothing back. So it messed me up because he ain't
Now they said he will whisper like one words. Gotcha. And run off. That's what Kevin Garnett was saying. He was like, what is this?
He
Oh,
passive
night.
aggressive out there.
Yeah, he wouldn't give you a sentence, just one worders. Just dropping the mic every time.
So, speaking of basketball, man, the Lakers last week won the in-season tournament. I actually loved the in-season tournament. I think that it was not just because the Lakers won. I'm not a Lakers fan. I like LeBron. I'm not a Lakers fan at all. But I think the in-season tournament was great for the NBA because, man, it was just competitive early, man. It was competitive earlier than people usually don't watch the NBA till after football season over with. But this kind of kept it, I was kind of looking into it, looking at the courts, looking at the jerseys and checking that stuff out. I think it kind of kept people more engaged. But the Lakers and LeBron, they did win the championship. I don't know if y'all watched that last game, but LeBron and AD and the Lakers went off. They looked like they were ready for the finals. I don't know if they're going to play like that the rest of the season, but if they play like that the rest of the season, they are going to kill some folks, bro. They
Nope. Take that little preseason, trophy, and take your little. No, sir. By the time it's time to look like that, they ain't gonna look like that. This is just a plot ploy. People don't fall for this. This is just a plot employed for money. They want to raise the price of y'all tickets. This is the best time for people to go at the early part of the season for people like the regular folks. The Joe Plumber, or what does the Republicans be calling them people? The Plumbing Joe and you know what I mean? This is the time of the season when nobody else is going. You got the cheap ticket. You can go see a game. Now they want to do a little early playoff. Oh, we want to do an early playoff for what? For
They
what?
just trying to be like baseball.
This means zero.
They're trying to be like
Zero
baseball.
is meant.
It's a championship, bro. I think it's great. The NCAA does it. The WNBA does it. There's several tournaments doing. Basketball is always for high school. Is always tournaments.
What do they call that? What do they call it?
They call it tournaments.
There you
YNBL.
go. Tournament.
And this is what this was. It was a tournament. High school basketball, they go to about 4 or 5 tournaments. They have the tournament champion. WNBA has they do the same thing. They do an in-season tournament.
Go ahead.
This was great, man. I think it was great for the season. It kept it competitive.
He just happy because LeBron won.
I thought even if LeBron didn't win, I thought it was great. I paid attention to a couple more games than what I would have if they was no
2 more games than you fell asleep.
Huh?
2 more extra games. That's what you paid attention to. Then you fell asleep.
It was about 3.
I tell you now, I watched 0 games.
When it first started, I actually was paying attention a lot more because the courts, I wanted to see everybody court because the courts was dope.
Yeah, that was about it.
They could have showed pictures of that the next day, though. I could have caught that on YouTube.
Sports.
Yeah.
Listen, LeBron has 2 trophies that Jordan doesn't have now. He's got the in-season tournament MVP, and he's got the in-season tournament champion. Jordan would never have that.
And they're giving them a banner for it. That's the crazy thing. They're getting a banner.
And they get a banner. So this is legit. Don't try to downplay it. Y'all always try to downplay LeBron championships and what he does.
I ain't downplaying LeBron.
And y'all try to downplay the Cowboys.
Whole NBA for coming up with this crazy lame BS that y'all just trying to make extra money out of people. This is the best time for people to get them cheap tickets to watch these games that nobody cares about because it's the first 10 games and they still got 105 to go. So these games don't even count. But what they do, they make up this little tournament.
Baseball, y'all need to do the same thing because y'all got too many dang games. Y'all need something halfway, man. Because the All-Star break ain't doing it no more. You know what I mean? All-Star not doing it anymore, dude. And then this was great, too. I heard on one podcast they made a good point because they want to keep the in-season tournament championship game in Vegas, which is great because they're like, keep it in Vegas. That's a city people want to go to, not like the All-Star game. And you have an all-star game in Cleveland. Like, who's going to stay a week in Cleveland?
You are.
We stay
I
4
wish I could
days.
put
And
that
then
little hate thing, but if y'all City of Cleveland see your hate mail to Ike.
no, I love Cleveland. Y'all the ones hate Cleveland.
You just said.
Who's gonna stay in Cleveland?
Hey,
Yeah.
no, well, I got a whole episode where y'all dogging Cleveland out, but I got a whole episode from last year with y'all.
We didn't talk about the football team. We didn't say that about the city.
You know, y'all talking bad about the city when we went visited, man. Y'all was talking really bad.
Whatever, man.
But they're hoping they keep it in Cleveland. I think it'd be best there. I hate that the NFL moved theirs to Orlando. I mean, that's so stupid to me. I hate everything the NFL has done with their thing.
Yeah, it's
they
trash.
It
Look at
is
their
trash.
commissioner.
Yeah, it is trash. They do it in Orlando. Now they got the little games like the NBA. They play the little games, but I think all their games are still lame. They do a flag football game. It's in Orlando. I think Hawaii was great. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I hate the whole NFL. They do it after the Super Bowl. Like, ain't nobody watching it. But anyway. Congratulations again to the Lakers, man. Congrats. Oh, one big topic, man. We got 9 minutes left. I want to get on, man. Because this came up, man. Austin Reeves pretty much said that once LeBron retire, there will be no face of the NBA. There will be no face of the NBA. And he said he don't think anybody's ready to take that position that's in the NBA right now. Y'all agree or disagree?
It's already faces.
Yeah.
No. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. Because I agree with him. This is what he means. The face of the NBA. Like when Magic was there, Magic was the face of the NBA. He kind of passed that role to Michael. And Michael was, you know what I mean? Michael was the NBA. No matter what Michael was at, everybody was watching Michael. Everybody wants to do. In between Michael and Kobe, we had nobody. They kept calling who they said Isaiah Ryder, Grant Hill was the next Michael Jordan. They had everybody, and nobody really filled the shoes. Shaq ain't really filled the shoes of like Mike, man. I think Kobe,
the face of the NBA.
He was a light face of the NBA
before Kobe.
I think Kobe was a bigger face of the NBA. But that's arguably. You can argue. I can almost believe Shaq a little bit was the face. And then they said after that, I think Kobe passed it on, kind of LeBron. But I mean, to me, there's no player in the NBA right now. Anybody in it, and we might have another one later, but there's nobody in the NBA right now that I could say is the face. Like you got Jokic, they're good players, and you got Doncic, Luka. He's a great player, but we really ain't nobody really gonna stand behind the corner.
I'm gonna give you one name that's changed the NBA to me that has been more impactful than LeBron James and any other player in the league right now. Steph Curry. Then changed the game.
Yes,
he didn't change but I don't high school, middle school, NBA.
Yes, sir.
He's more. I mean, he ain't got the accolades as LeBron, but he's changed the game.
Yeah, he has.
He changed the game, but that don't mean he's the face.
He's the face.
Joker is the best player in the NBA, but
Jerry
Joker's
West
not
is the face of the NBA because he's the symbol. So
Jerry West has never been the face of the NBA. Joker. That's what I said. Joker is the best player in the NBA right now.
Never changed.
He's not the face of the NBA because, you know what I mean? Well, one, because we don't know what the heck Joker is into after. You know, he's an international player. We don't know what he does outside the court. He's not kissing baby. He's not doing all that stuff. He's partying or whatever. So I don't think it's not necessary. To me, when you say face of the NBA, I mean, this is Mr. NBA. This is the guy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
The problem with what you're saying, the logic is illogical because nobody passed it on. It got taken. Jordan didn't. We talking about Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't pass on ish. Michael Jordan won't pass you a drop of water. That is not what Jordan did. He got passed on.
We're not
Because
saying
Jordan
that
got
Jordan
passed.
did it. We're just saying that the NBA kind of
Kobe didn't
created it.
pass it on. Kobe was a junior Jordan. They ain't passing nothing on.
Why are
Ain't
you
nobody
taking it
passing
literally,
nothing
though?
on, man. That face ain't no face, man. It's the face becomes what the media make and who the media like and who
Yeah.
they want you to like. But just because that's a face, that don't mean that people like him. I didn't like Kobe. So
I
to
didn't
me,
like
Kobe
Kobe,
was
but I
not the
understand that he
face.
was the face.
He wasn't the face of the NBA. There are people who didn't like Mike, you know. But it is what it is. Shaq was. You gotta think about when Shaq was doing. Shaq was out there rapping. Shaq Fu, mother sucker. Shaq Fu. You don't remember that?
Shazam, even though they tried to
Shazam,
But
say
he
it
I
out
was
there
his
don't think.
doing
I think
movies.
cousin.
y'all forgot. I think y'all
Playing with
forgot
them
that
shoes,
space. I think
them
y'all forgot that
reindeer
space
shoes.
between Michael and Shaq. Remember that space where they're trying to find a face. Like people really quit watching after Mike retired that first time.
It
People quit
wasn't that much
watching.
space between Mike and Shaq.
There was a lot of space in between there because they're trying to find. Oh, Isaiah Ryder, Grant Hill's supposed to be the next Michael Jordan. They're trying to make
When
them.
they said Grant Hill and when they said what's his name, Mike was still playing.
No, that's towards the back end of Mike's career.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the dates. Look at when Grant Hill came up. Look it up. But I remember them saying that even Anthony Hardaway, they kept trying to find people to fill in. What's his name? Down in
Anthony, when he
Miami.
played, Shaq was there. Didn't him and
Yeah.
Shaq
They played in
started in
Orlando.
92.
Yeah.
yeah.
But in between that gap, when the Rockets was winning and they didn't have a face, and who else won? It was a weird time. But it was bad. That's what I'm saying. It's bad. I think they need that face. I think they need that personality to kind of help promote them. Even just
I think
I mean, if we're talking
the media is
superheroes,
gonna pick somebody. That's
I
what's
think
going
the
on.
media have a hard time. I think it's more than that though, Leo. Because the media tried to pick people, and then the people couldn't fill the shoes. When Jordan left, Grant Hill didn't fill the shoes, and then he got hurt. Ryder didn't fill the
Grant
shoes.
Hill
You know
was
what I mean?
never a Michael Jordan. That's what it
That's what
was.
the media was trying to make, though. The media was trying to
They
make
was
him that.
calling out what shouldn't have been. It wasn't going to take. You seen the years between Mike and then I don't even know if I can say, oh man, I'm about to get some hate mail, but y'all know where to email me at. I don't even think I can say Kobe was a Mike. Kobe just copied what Mike. Kobe copied Mike moves. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I can't put Kobe up there with Mike because you just copied his moves.
But at the time, I'm not saying like we're promoting who the best. I'm saying at that time, Kobe became the face. He became that guy.
He wasn't that much of a face. I don't think Kobe was as big of a face as Mike because Kobe didn't do all that stuff that Mike did. As far as promotions and all the stuff like that, Kobe kind of more so kept to himself.
But he was the Black Mamba.
I disagree
He was the
with
Black.
that.
He more so what's called his play. What movie did Kobe play in?
He didn't do the movies or the extra.
What
He
music
ain't do a
video was
movie.
Kobe on?
Music video. Kobe made a rap. Kobe made a rap song. Yeah. Kobe got some raps out there. You need to look it up. He made a video and everything. He did a video with God dog.
Hey, if he ain't doing the movies with the Looney
Actually,
Tunes,
that's how he met his wife. Because she was a dancer in his music video. But yeah,
Hey,
I
if
think
he wasn't on a video with Michael Jackson, he ain't it.
shit. Oh man. Well, Magic Johnson wasn't on that video with Michael Jackson. Magic was the face. You know what I mean? It's the clean cut. I think.
But actually, I don't know if Magic was all the way to face because they was promoting Larry Bird.
Now they was promoting Magic too, and then that was good when Bird and him was going at each other because they like Magic more. They like Magic more than Bird because Magic smiled a lot. Magic said the right thing. You know what I mean? And that's part of being the face. You got to be that presidential feature. It's just like we talking. I know you two do.
But Kobe didn't do all that.
Kobe did it a little bit, man. He was kind of himself, but he did a little bit of it. Shaq did it good. You know, I give you Shaq. Shaq did kiss the babies and do all the other stuff.
Yeah, I don't think
LeBron does it
Shaq
great.
was more of that than Kobe.
Yeah. Shaq was more of it than Kobe, but Kobe still, I think people related more with Kobe a little bit for whatever reason. Like I was never a Kobe fan, but I know people respected him like that. And he's even a bigger, he's a bigger face now, But I was just like, it's just like you talk about. When I mean like face, it's like Marvel, DC. Like who? If I say, well, who's the face of DC? You gonna say Superman? You know what I mean? Hey, they got great heroes around them, but Superman is that guy. When you think of, you think of DC, that's the first hero you think of. Same thing like Marvel. You're like, well, who's the face of Marvel? You're gonna pick that one guy who you think is, what I mean?
Can't even name it.
I can't
Captain America.
It ain't even Captain America. But I don't know, man. I don't feel like
they'll have somebody. They'll gravitate to somebody that's in college
somebody's
already.
gonna. I think eventually, just like Shaq eventually showed up, and Kobe, and then because even when Shaq first came out, I don't think he was really that face. But the more we got to see Shaq personality in the game,
he came out with personality.
Yeah, but I think people. Well, maybe it was just me. I think when they was playing the Rockets, I just didn't like them.
This is who I think. That, I guess this is who I think that you want it to be. It would have been a player, but he keeps getting in trouble. Ja Morant.
I think Ja Morant could have been. I
but
think Ja Morant
kept getting in trouble.
Yeah, the young people love him.
So that's out of there.
Yeah. I think if I had to name a player that's playing right now in the NBA that could have been, it would have been Ja Morant. Ja Morant's probably the only one that I think that people gravitate to. The young people love. I think he could have been the face, and then he's super athletic, and I mean, he could have been that, but I don't think he's it. I don't see anybody playing. I don't think. I mean, ain't no hate or whatever, but what I mean. I don't think it could be a foreigner guy. I don't think it could be any international player in it that's going to be the face of our league. You know what I mean? For one reason is you don't ever see the international players' personalities really. Yeah, then we don't know their stories. You know what I mean? It's hard to relate.
But
it's
they're
hard to
fun
relate
guys.
to their story.
They're fun guys.
They're fun guys, but it's hard to relate. You know what I mean? It's hard to relate to, you know what I mean, to them. Yeah. Just like whatever his name is, Wembanyama, whatever his name is, man, he's gonna be a great player, but he's from France and stuff, and he plays for the Spurs. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be. He's a cool dude.
You met him twice.
I just don't think he's gonna be the face. He's gonna be a great player. Yeah, he's gonna be a great player, but I don't think they're gonna let him be the face just because I don't think the international guys. I don't think Americans can
personality.
It's personality and then relatability, man. It's hard to, we don't. It's a different struggle. When you see, you see Magic. He grew up in Michigan, the hard part of Michigan, and you know what I mean. You can kind of relate to that, and you see Shaq, Kobe, LeBron, and what they had to overcome. It's more relatable than
these kids don't care about that.
I played in Paris, so I did this. I don't think the kids can relate to Joker. I know absolutely nothing about Joker to the championship.
He likes to party.
Yeah, he likes to party. That's all I know. And then, what I mean? The physique thing is another thing with these international players. It's like when you look at wrestling, people looked up to Hulk Hogan because his physique, and he was, what I mean? He was that man. You know what I mean?
Who's the face? Who's the face of NFL since Tom Brady been gone?
They've been trying to get other people, but they ain't really got.
Who was before Brady?
I think that era you had like Brady, man, and you had all of them dudes people was loving. Joe Montana. I think Russ could have been because Russ is clean cut and do all of that. Dak could have been because he's clean cut and all of that. They just not getting the wins. But right now, I don't know. They wanted Burrow and Allen to be it, but they've been losing, so it's hard to be it when you're losing. You know what I mean?
Smoking on
I don't. I would say Mahomes. Mahomes is the face of the NFL right now.
He's the face of the puppets.
Yeah.
Jim Henson puppets.
Well, that's what we think, man. Hey, this has been a good show, man. We kind of went over a little bit, but then we got into it, man. Plus, they was 8 minutes late, so I had to reclaim my time. Had to reclaim my time, man. Hey, man, hit that like, share, and subscribe, but share. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button, man. Give us support. We're probably gonna do a couple more of these live shows, man. Our NFL show will be ending here in about another month or so, man. We got make sure you pay attention, man. The first 4 games are on Saturday, I believe. The NFL is doing some Saturday games this week, so make sure you don't miss those. Don't miss if you're gambling, don't miss your stuff. I ain't gonna announce any of the other apps you gamble on because they're not paying us. But if they pay us, I will mention them several times. But if you're doing that kind of thing, make sure that you go on there and get that early, man. Good show today. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you here next time.
Hey, and if you're in the DFW area and you're going to the high school football championships, we'll see you there. Taylor Chauffeur Service. You need a ride? Give us a call. Taylor Chauffeur.
See, you need to give us a little video, man. You need to add a video on here so we can pop that up there, man, so we can promote you.
Yeah, man. So y'all be safe out here. Condolences to Brandon Smith family out of Manchester, Georgia. A young man was found dead, 17 years old, and he was just about to play his high school football championship game. So Brandon Smith, shout out to his family, condolences in Manchester, Georgia. So kids, be safe out here, man. It's the holiday season, you know.
Rest in peace too, man. A young man in Beaumont. They found he had been missing for a week. And I mean, maybe this needs to be a topic we talk about here later on. He was missing for a week, and police had him under the status of runaway. So he never got the alerts, or never got any of the other stuff that you get, man. And it's people ask, well, why I ain't getting an alert for this and I'm not getting an alert for that? Because you got to meet certain qualifications as a missing person for them to even send that alert to your phone. And police did that. So I know we're talking about sports, but anyway, rest in peace to that young man. Prayers go out to his family, Mr. Donovan Hall, and their family, man, and all the kids, man. I was talking to my son. He had a lot of friends who knew him, and they're trying to process this at 16 and 17 years old, man. So special prayers for them kids and everybody who knew the young man and dealing with this situation, man. Let's get more involved with these kids, man, and put some pressure on the state and your city to change some of these qualifications up, man. Because I mean, if you'd have got that alert, I mean, something could have been different. You know what I mean? This young man could have been alive still. You know what I mean? So with that, we want to thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all here next time on the 3200.
Peace.